guys, it's Magdalena from Love That's My Photography, and today it's the second episode of my little video series, and I hope you enjoy it so far. Today's question is from John H. This is my first year as being a wedding photographer, and so far when I've helped other photographers on their wedding day to gain experience or have shot a wedding for a couple of friends, the sun has always been shining, or at least it's been dry. So this year I'm going solo, and I'm a bit terrified about having no experience about shooting in the rain, or at least dealing with the rain on the day. How can I prepare? I thought this was a really good question again. Thank you, John, because in general, we're living, well, at least I'm living in the UK, and there is plenty of rain. Lovely. So yeah, the chances are you're going to have some rainy days as well. So I would say embrace it. Don't be afraid of it. It will happen. It's just a question of when. So be prepared. As a first one, I would think, first tip kind of thing, I would talk with your client, make sure that they bring umbrellas, that they are prepared as well. So make them have, like, I don't know, they get a special umbrella, something with, I don't know, lace or whatever it is, as long as obviously it's not a sun umbrella and it holds the rain, but at least they can get something nice, something non-branded. Then also think about maybe they can get some wellies. They should talk with their guests. Maybe they have umbrellas for their guests as well, so the guests are not, bringing any kind of umbrella, or maybe the venue has even umbrellas. So definitely talk with your couple about it. And then be prepared yourself. I always have an extra huge white, cream white umbrella in my car just in case. Then also, have protective stuff for your gear if you need to shoot outside in the rain. Most gears are waterproof, but just make they are not, or at least they are like resistant, I guess. I wouldn't necessarily leave it out for an hour in torrential rain. So definitely bring some protective sleeves for your gear. And in general, just try to have fun with it. Be creative. I mean, you can get loads out of the rain as well. Don't be just afraid of it, because you can be, you can use puddles, at least after the rain. You can do beautiful off-camera flash shots in the evening, and things like that. And having an umbrella in the shot with a couple doesn't necessarily look bad. I mean, they kind of probably like it as well. I mean, I had loads of couples that were sort of, had like tight under the umbrella. It's their wedding day, and it's a nice excuse to cuddle, I guess. I mean, normally the rain doesn't last all day. It's a lot of stop and start, so maybe think about the timeline, or talk with a couple about the timeline, whether there's any flexibility. I mean, like I said, maybe you can then jump, even though you've put your, I don't know, portrait session in a certain time slot, be flexible, or try to be as flexible as possible, and just sort of jump out as soon as, the rain is down to a drizzle or it has stopped completely. Think also about maybe your venue. Are there nice spots inside the venue that you can use for group shots, or that you can use for portraits? There's loads of ways, and normally it doesn't have to, obviously it would be nice if all the weddings would be in beautiful, cloudy, sunshiny days, or bright days at least. Harsh sunlight we don't like either, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it never is that way. And at least, if you prepare your couples, if you are prepared, so practice at home, practice in your back garden, how to deal with rain and how to use your flash with rain, or, any kind of creative shots that you want to do with rain. So just be prepared. It's going to happen anyways at some point. So try not to, if you prepare, your fears will go away. So embrace it and have fun with it. So that's my take on it, at least. So yeah, I hope this was maybe an inspiration to you out there as well. And I hope, John, I answered your question. Try to just, tackle the rain and be creative with it and have fun with it. And don't be afraid. It's not your enemy, even though it's not the ideal weather that we would love. But you know what I mean. It's bound to happen. So be prepared. So yeah, I hope this was helpful in any kind of way. If it was, please let me know, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any wedding photography related questions, please hit me up. It's been such a great response with the video series, and I really just would love to continue this. My plan is also to maybe interview some other photographers to get their take on certain questions. So yeah, so that could be a fun way to get the series going, but I can only get it going if I get your questions. And if you have a question, the chances are that somebody else has the same question, or at least a similar question. So if I can help you, I can help them as well. So hit me up. I would love to hear from you. And now enjoy your day. Bye.